next event. And standing at the foot of the wall, it's Carl. He's going to be chased by Lightning.
He's got 15
Also getting ready to climb, it's Mr. Motivator. And he's going to be pursued by Rebel.
Jockey Carl Llewellyn knows what he's up against.
Well, I met Lightning already, she was the one I was worried about. But she's been following me around all day, giving me some advice, but I think I've just about shook her off.
While the Gladiators' Golden Girl brushes up on her wall technique, Mr. Motivator is looking forward to this.
Actually, it's more a question of what am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to climbing the wall, because the wall for me is a bit like climbing the ladder to success. It's full of obstacles, full of people trying to stop you getting up it, but when you get to the top, you can go, wow, it's brilliant.
Contenders, you will go on my first whistle. Gladiators, you will go on my second whistle. 3, 2, 1.
15 seconds before the girls come after them, Carl Llewellyn in blue for the jockeys and Mr. Motivator in red for the celebrity team. Carl, a former Grand National winner, and this wall tougher to cope with than Beecher's Brook. Carl leads Mr. Motivator, Mr. to his friends. Jockey captain Bob Champion urging Carl up the wall. The girls are released and they have to get themselves up before the minute's up. Mrs. Motivator Sandra giving her old man some stick. Both guys on the central chimney. Carl with a good lead. He's going to secure the 10 points for a win. Encouragement from both captains waiting at the top. Carl wins it. Easy ride for the jockey. Mister's nearly there, way above Rebel, but he can't afford to hang about with that Rebel on his tail. Can Mister get there? Oh, snatches his ankle away from Rebel. 5 points for Mister. Bradley is there. Mrs. and Little Miss Motivator pleased it's over.
Well done, Carl.
Yes!
What do you feel like?
It was great, I had a good start, but I was a bit worried because Lightning's apparently the fastest.
Yeah.
But I had a good start till halfway.
What is it, Everest next?
No, I'll give it a miss.
Well done.
Thank you.
Now here's Bradley with Mister.
Derek, unbelievable, mate. I didn't think you was slipping and sliding there for a couple of bits.
For a man of 44, I certainly showed her the way up there, didn't I?
I tell you what, you look fabulous up there.
Hey.
I love you. More points for us.
Give the kid.
Well, Rebel, that'll learn you for worrying more about your makeup.
Listen, I can't believe it. I'm sure someone up there was pulling him up. There's no way on earth he could have got there before me.
There's nothing worse than a bad loser, and I bet you just thought it was going to be a stroll in the park, didn't you?
Well, actually, he hasn't had much practice, so he's very, very quick, even though he had a 15-minute head start.
Ooh! Touché! Let's hear it for Lightning and for Rebel.
Looking at Mr. Motivator's lucky escape once again just shows how fast Rebel is on the wall. A despairing hand can't grab that ankle. Mr. M takes 5 points for second place. Paul Ross looks confident, or is it all front?
Good luck, mate. Right to the top.
Mark Spate's encouragement clearly not having the desired effect.
Next up to climb the wall, it's Tony. He's going to be chased by Falcon. Also getting ready to rock and roll, it's Paul. He's going to be chased by Vogue.
Looks like Vogue could do with a decent night's sleep, but Paul Ross is powered up and powdered up.
It's been a fantastic day so far, although I'm a bit disappointed because I thought, right, I'm going to be going head-to-head, toe-to-toe, navel-to-navel with the Gladiators in the dueling with the pugil sticks, in the gutter. But they've wimped out and wussed out. They're too frightened to meet us, so I'm really looking forward to clambering up that wall and kicking my dust into the face of the Gladiator below me.
Well, Paul, you'll be glad to know we've passed that little information on to the Gladiators, so good luck. Tony Dobbin, great name for a jockey, in the blue there. Paul in red. Paul's climbed the giddy heights as a TV and radio presenter. Now, can he tame this wall? Paul can handle a hangover. How well can he cope with an overhang? Tony, Grand National winner in 1997 aboard Lord Ghislaine. Right now, it's going to be more like Lord Elpis. The Glads are at him. Falcon on Tony and Vogue against Paul. Paul's wife and 3 daughters. That's a lot of shoes for Paul to buy. Tony well ahead of Falcon, but Paul's climbing expertise seems to have deserted him for the moment, making it easy for Vogue. He's dragging his heels and she's snapping at him. Tony Dobbin, the horseman from Downpatrick, is up and into the winner's enclosure. Bob's waiting for him. Vogue has Paul's shoe, but Paul can still score 5 if he makes it to the top or holds onto the wall for the remaining duration. Paul suggesting that Vogue keeps her hands to herself. Looks like she's got him by the gusset, but Paul's hanging on. 10 seconds to go. Oh, and Paul's gone. Swung out to dry by the legendary gusset pulling technique of the Vogue.
Well done, Tony. Another 10 points for us. That's 20 on this round.
Excellent. We needed them all, didn't we? To be honest, I was worried when I was coming here for fear they were going to ask me to be a gladiator. I could just see it happening now, to be honest, you know.
Yeah, you're a little bit small, but you're very talented, so I suppose you'll be full-time next year.
There you go. I think that Falcon has a notion for me. I think that's why she let me up there so quick on my own.
Paul, I don't know why you put yourself through it, love.
I think the ego has landed, is all I can say. It's a long way up, but it's a lot longer down. I hate you.
I was going to say, the nicest thing was you trying to remove Vogue's hand from your behind.
This look suits the fuller and older figure, don't you think? The kind of Spice
I think less of the fuller, eh, Paul? And, I mean, he wasn't going to get there, was he, love?
Well, I'd actually had a little chat with him while we were up there and, you know, had to climb up the sign, have a little chat, and I was very nice to him, really. I mean, I didn't have to pull him off. I mean, I was waiting for sort of, you know, jump on and pull him off, but I think...
You just flicked him off, didn't you,
I think I scared him.
I think you probably did. Let's hear it for Paul Ross and for Vogue and Falcon.
Paul trussed up in that harness like the last turkey in the window at Christmas. And after 2 events, it's horses for courses for the jockeys. They lead by 9 points.